I will find you.
The Chosen One has been summoned. She shall deliver us, PHILO'S survivors, from the endless darkness.
The Chosen One has been summoned. She shall deliver us, PHILO'S survivors, from the endless darkness.
We will return to PHILO'S prior to the apocalypse. Behold, she possesses a vessel of flesh and blood!
It's him.
The tyrant! Stop the Mad King at once!
My lady, you... You are the Chosen One from PHILO'S.
The Cinder's waters washed you ashore. For a long time, we were waiting for you to awaken. We are acolytes who belong to the Order of Babel. We reside in the most scholarly, sacred monastery in Cindersville. You are here to help us to return to PHILO'S. He is the sinner who destroyed PHILO'S. You're awake. Why should we leave? You shall save us all.
Xavier, relinquish that sword which is bathed in the blood of your brethren. If you do, I shall forgive your slaughter and absolve you of your sins.
Sins? What crimes did I commit to become a sinner? Is teaching the dead to cease their incessant chatter a crime?
You...
An assassin sought death at the castle. Was it your doing? They always waste their last breath singing the hymns you taught them. It is very annoying.
PHILO'S prophecy rings true. The Chosen One has appeared, and the land will be saved. This city, as well as your fate, shall...
Your life is about to be snuffed. Where is this so-called Chosen One? Are they preoccupied with praying for your salvation?
You, irredeemable traitor! You are the sinner who destroyed PHILO'S! She shall be the harbinger of your demise. You are here to die!
That is where I must correct you. I'm here to attend your funeral.
You're wasting your energy. You cannot kill me, nor can you.
Only the dead dwell in Cindersville. So, who exactly are you? Indeed. You are the Chosen One foretold in the epic poems. They must pay the price for pursuing eternity. And as luck would have it, you've caught my interest. Cindersville can only be inhabited by the dead. You are alive. Gambling with your life isn't how you properly threaten someone. Let's not forget, a death wish is an easy request to fulfill. And that this blade can only cut down the dead. In any case, I have no intention of killing you. Don't move. I only stopped the bleeding. Your wound hasn't healed. Perhaps I'm wondering how someone who bleeds so easily could be a savior. Danger lurks in every crevice here. Stay alert. I wish you luck.
The moon is bright here. I was looking at a moon like this when I died.
How was I slain? I can't remember. It could have happened on the battlefield. Or those monsters that bite people.
When he rode past us on that horse, he splashed mud all over.
Yes, he has this deathly, murderous air around him. I was so terrified that I didn't. The sinner of PHILO'S.
The tyrant who betrayed his own people.
He is the scoundrel who stopped us from returning to the land of light and eternity. Defeat him and take his head. Everyone hates his very existence.
It's getting dark, and the fog is coming. You'd better find a place to take shelter.
The city at the foot of the mountain, of course. It's the liveliest place in the area. The echoes of the royal capital still linger there.
You must navigate through the forest, the swampland, and the remnants of a battlefield. Remember to gaze at the moon. Once you reach the ferry's dock, you can cross the river.
Take a silver coin with you. The old ferryman has a nasty temper. If you're not careful, he'll kick you into the river.
May PHILO'S prosper under eternity's divine gaze.
May PHILO'S prosper under eternity's divine gaze.
Silence. Do you hear that? Footsteps approach us from the southwest.
Only the living can make that sound. Is the Mad King here?
The Mad King has not graced us with his presence. However, she carries his essence.
Outsider, have you pledged your loyalty to eternity itself?
She has no answer. She's a traitor to eternity.
Get on. Gawking. Hold tight. The dead are trapped in a perpetual cycle. Only painful deaths await them. Leave while you still can, or you'll meet the same fate. In a rush? I said leave. Not die. This land only cares about you walking into its trap. You said their fate is in your hands. However, you're still in my hands. Is this form of etiquette sufficiently respectful toward the Chosen One? I told you this place is fraught with danger. You need to be cautious. I've heard more last words. Excuses from the greedy, the pleas of those on death's doorstep. Confessions of hypocrites. They are but vanquished foes.
I curse you. You shall never find deliverance. You will be devoured in the act of slaughter.
Is that so? May your last words come to fruition. Help me. I need to go over there. No need. No. No, it's just a sword. Xavier. You are mistaken. Worthless rabble trampled on my garden. I cut them down, roots and all. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but this blade cannot harm the living. Yes.
Xavier, only an agonizing death awaits you.
To properly tell the tale, I'd have to start with the era in which they were truly alive. Nowhere. Once the phase of the moon changes, they'll come back to life. What are you looking at? Why? Is being remembered that important to you? The rain is about to cease. We should leave.
He's here!
One coin per person, no exceptions and no credit.
I can take care of any revenants that try to cross without paying.
Your presence alone is bad for my business. I'm not even sure I want to let you board. So, are you crossing the river or not? Either find a seat or get off the boat, you dead bastards.
You want to use my debts against me. No. If you cannot decide before we disembark, there will be no payment. Before we part ways, let me offer you one piece of advice. If you want to survive here, don't offer your kindness so easily.
The boat is docked. You should get off now.
Within that rotten black castle is the Mad King, who sits on an abandoned throne. Countless kingdoms, innumerable cities, all their denizens wept under the hooves of the tyrant's iron cavalry. The dead were turned into weapons. Their bones and souls are mere cannon fodder for his wars. When he confronted the Order of Babel, many of our brethren were reduced to ashes by his hand.
Will we come back to life next month? Unhand me!
But we have received good tidings. The Chosen One, who shall deliver us, has answered our call. She's already here. Before the apocalypse descends, the sacred pilgrimage ceremony will proceed as planned. We shall reach the Tree of Life and return to our homeland.
Where's the Chosen One?
The Chosen One. The Chosen One is... over there! She is the Chosen One. Our prayers have summoned her. The one who stands before you is the slayer of the eternal night, the night of refulgence, the pilgrimage ceremony's shepherd, the ruler of fate, the shining beacon of hope to PHILO'S countless survivors. And she will be your nemesis until you die. Our prayers have summoned the Chosen One!
My castle is too small for your ilk. Only your Chosen One can come in to slay me, and there will be a sea of blood if you let me handle the selection process. I see they've made their choice. You bear all their hopes and dreams, and their very faith rests upon your shoulders. How does it feel? Is PHILO'S important to you? Let's assume this PHILO'S you desperately wish to return to no longer exists. What then? You have my permission to stay here, though we need a relationship that binds us since we'll be together for a long time. Do you want to leave one yourself? I'll allow it.
Our salvation is at hand!
What are you doing? I heard music, so I decided to investigate. What instrument is that? The sound is unique. This is all I have. All of you can go on ahead. I'll join you once I've seen her. I thought you'd never see me again. I have an antidote. I already tasted it. No. No, I'm not a hallucination that appeared because you were poisoned. It's war. Yes. Some of the Revenants harbor obsessions from their past, waging war relentlessly. They never really die, and they don't stop. Listen. The loudest voices belong to those trying to find a way to rescue you, the Chosen One. If you die here, I'm afraid my moments of peace will significantly decrease for the next month. Open your mouth. One that shouldn't be able to survive here. The fact that I have secrets shouldn't be a secret. There is one person. We'll talk about it when the flower blooms. You created a map of the entire city. Then you walked along the tributaries large and small. You've done good deeds all the while. Tales related to your acts of kindness have spread throughout the land. Would you say these methods of yours are effective? None of them are the correct method to return to PHILO'S. What a pity. What do you mean by important? Huh. So you want to protect me? I can help you figure out a method. On the other hand, you need to find a way to make a flower bloom.
You think I've spouted lies to control the revenants, is that right? When the options are a false hope or genuine despair, the former option is much more enticing. Your very existence is hope incarnate. You have the freedom to choose your path. We shall not force you to bear the responsibility of being the chosen one. We are incapable of forcing you, in fact. But the pilgrimage ceremony shall be carried out as planned. It will be held during the next full moon. Memories prove one's existence, yet those who died here are trapped. They can never create new memories. If you cannot understand our faith, then I implore you to visit the underground library and see for yourself.
What part of the text made you stop reading? My only important person disappeared. Was I not supposed to look for you? Some matters should remain shrouded in the unknown. It was destroyed. The statue was shattered. Burnt to cinders, along with all the birds in the forest. I don't remember. I will say that your impression of PHILO'S is too idealistic. They have no memories, and those without memories can only believe the stories told by others. Lend them your ear for too long, and you'll become just like them. The revenants will be at their strongest during the full moon. We'll head back once you've seen enough. I won't stop you from drawing your own conclusions. You want me to become close friends with them? You're already prepared then. You'll be their only goddess. And once you're no longer needed, you'll be a sinner they hate. Obsessions are for the dead. I have none. Philosian Guide Caring for Flowers, and How to Identify Edible Mushrooms.
Why do I feel happy and sad?
We have our faith.
But faith is fragile. It's like a flower or an egg. One careless moment is all it takes to break it.
What's an egg? I can't remember anymore. But it doesn't matter. We'll be returning to PHILO'S.
The Chosen One is attending the ceremony. My lady, why did you bring the Mad King with you? Trying to reform him must be a tiring endeavor, no? That's wonderful. May PHILO'S prosper under eternity's divine gaze.
What if your eternity's foundation involves sacrificing others?
Nonsense! PHILO'S is the embodiment of eternity, and everyone possesses an immortal soul. Even if some are sacrificed, they're necessary and justified. How can we fight against the emptiness of time without immortality? How can we explore the universe?
Assuming eternity does belong to PHILO'S, then why did you and the others die?
Yeah.
Can you even carry all of these flowers? What do you think happened to her? In the beginning, her statues decorated every street. Some were dissatisfied with her conduct, but most adored her. They believed she would be the chosen one who'd lead PHILO'S to its rebirth. She was the key PHILO'S needed to obtain true eternity. Are you asking what happened? She disappeared. No one knew where she went. For 100 years, the people thought she abandoned them. For the 100 years after that, the people slowly forgot about her. Another 100 years passed. Her portraits were burned, and her statues were destroyed. They became the stones that paved the royal capital's plaza. After the king ascended the throne, normalcy returned. Yet nothing could change this planet's fate. Her sacrifice was nothing more than an insignificant grain in the sands of time. You were destined to fail as the chosen one the moment you gave them a modicum of pity.
You keep her close. Are you afraid she'll recognize you? Or are you afraid she won't?
She won't remember.
It won't be long until the apocalypse arrives. After this pilgrimage ceremony, the river might grow again, and it might reach the Tree of Life. Do you want to be a witness to that?
Should they find a method to return, they'll see PHILO'S is no longer the place they imagine it to be. Isn't it peaceful when there's no one to ferry?
For us who desperately clung to life until the very end, being trapped here is a punishment.
Yet sinners should atone for those who died unjustly. Am I mistaken?
And her? What will you do when she can't continue? At long last, there is something beyond your expectations.
When the time comes, I'll have already made my preparations.
Don't you owe me 6 fares now, boy?
Your memory is getting worse. It's 7.
Centuries have passed. Yet I've never seen anyone pay your fare, except for her. Where to? I won't ask for a coin this time.
Nowhere. I'm waiting for someone.
He was scary. When he passed by my tent and saw me making wooden carvings, he threatened me into making one for him. A small wooden figurine of the chosen one. It's you, my lady. He only gave me a gemstone from one of his buttons. Was he trying to flaunt his wealth? Unbelievable. He's only pretending to obey you. He'll spend every night cursing you with that wooden figurine.
Your Highness? Your Highness! Tomorrow is your coronation ceremony. Starting tomorrow, you'll be the Queen of PHILO'S.
For your coronation, he asked for 20 carriages to be filled with fresh flowers. I'm telling you this in secret, so you didn't hear it from me. The children he hired lined the streets. They cheered and scattered flowers. Some stood along the roadside, others on rooftops. In the end, the entire square turned into a sea of flowers. Did you see it?
It's the chosen one!
My
lady!
lady!
My lady!
The chosen one! You shall save us, my lady!
Do you remember what PHILO'S was like?
You met the pilgrims in PHILO'S. Did they find happiness? I heard that...
Help me! Oh, great Xavier! Help me!
PHILO'S is about to meet its end. We beseech you, your majesty. As the ruler of PHILO'S, you must ensure this planet survives. The ether core within your heart can save PHILO'S from destruction.
The Chosen One has exerted herself during the pilgrimage ceremony. Leave her be. Take her away.
My lady, please return to the monastery with me. Wait! Please don't wander off! Come, become one of us. Become nourishment, just like us.
Why are you here by yourself? Why are you just staring at me?
Your Excellency, will we be able to return?
Worry not. The day when we are welcomed into the light shall arrive.
You're here. I had an incredibly long dream. I followed my teacher into battle, and then I journeyed through the Starry Sea. When I returned, you were gone. So much happened during those 300 years in your absence. I don't even know where to begin. I doubt you want to hear those boring details. Do you remember our little planet? I told you about it before. The wavy leaf sea lavenders grow better there. I brought back some seeds and hoped I could grow them for you. Back then, it was just like this. I thought my intentions were clear. Why didn't you understand them? Maybe I'm the one who's foolish. I should have been more direct from the beginning. When we last saw each other, you said you had feelings for someone. It doesn't matter to me yet. Why wasn't that person by your side when you were in danger? Forget him. What's wrong? Am I not allowed to kiss you here? Oh, of course. Why would you want to see me like this? This is my dream. I'm free to do as I please. You're a figment of my imagination, aren't you?
Your baubles are nothing. My hand was touched by the Chosen One herself. You have been blessed. Excellent! We'll chop off your hand and mount it on the city wall, so every passerby can shake it. You want to cut off the hand that the Chosen One touched? Don't be afraid. We're incapable of feeling pain. Or is your heart not sincere enough? I shall accept any sacrifice if it means I can be a pilgrim.
Your solution is to follow in their footsteps. You'll see where this supposed sacred path of pilgrimage takes you. I'm honored. Should I pluck out my eyelashes for you to count too? You don't want to continue? You're the one who doesn't remember anything. How did you get this boat? Or rather, how did you convince someone who doesn't accept credit to lend you this boat? You can say we're old acquaintances. I was unaware you were skilled at ferrying.
I don't want this. I don't want to be trapped here. Join me. Become part of these dead waters.
Wait, don't fall in. Watch out. careful now. If you fall in, you won't be able to float back up. You have quite the imagination. They're wanderers. These creatures once roamed PHILO'S before it was destroyed. They were devoured by those monsters before they could escape. If we could actually return to PHILO'S, what will you do, aside from finding your name? No. And then? That sounds wonderful. It's all right. The starry cosmos has many places you could visit. Take, for example, a beautiful little planet. Look over there. PHILO'S is an artificial planet. Their pretense of eternity depends on an energy source called a protocore. The planet found itself on the verge of collapse after its energy was depleted. However, the most scholarly elder in the royal capital had a solution. The royal family discovered an uninhabited area with a chaotic protofield in Starfall Forest. It was located in the southern region of the planet. Deep within that forest is a cave. It leads directly to the heart of the planet. So long as humans were thrown into that cave, the planet's energy would never be depleted. Like the people who thought this system was justified, the planet possessed an insatiable greed. spare the victims who were used as fuel. No. Those who defied orders and went to investigate disappeared after entering the cave. Thus, the royal family came up with a plan to cover up their crimes. They no longer kept the sacrifices secret. They used honor to disguise it and called it a pilgrimage to maintain a false eternity. They needed to weave lies, one after another. Every member of the royal family had to bear the burden of perpetuating these lies. Ironically, the one who did that wasn't even remembered. Now you know the truth. Do you still consider PHILO'S your homeland?
Chosen one, my lady!
The pilgrimage is a lie. It will never lead us to PHILO'S, or a source of nourishment for the cinders. The waters, they grow without end. Only then will it reveal the true path. You are the last one it needs, my lady. You can lead us back to PHILO'S, yes, my lady? Why won't you save us? You traitor!
Watch out. Have you thought about your plans for the future? Assuming you can't return to PHILO'S. Here. Yes. It's a special protocore. A trinket from PHILO'S. It may be a fragment, but you'll find a use for it. You can see it like that if you like. This is a beautiful place, and I've always wanted to bring you here. But I never had the chance. I couldn't find you, and I didn't know if you'd like the scenery here. I'm sorry.
I miss you so much.
What have you done to the river?
You've discovered all our secrets. Royal blood flows through our veins. You, of all people, should understand that the planet will perish once we lose the protocore. The people of Philos will be unable to achieve eternity. Whether it's in the Philos of a bygone era or this city, the answer is still the same. The waters of the cinders and the planet's core can open the gateway to Philos, so long as they're nourished, of course. Whether it's these revenants or our queen, they're all...
Hasn't your tongue done enough lapping?
You want to kill me?
The guilty must atone for their sins.
Have we truly sinned? You dare to claim the kings of Philos were free of sin? Those moronic subjects were asleep. They were obedient, and they wouldn't scream a thing. But you woke them up and told them there were no deities to look up to and no roads forward. Don't you deserve death? Open your eyes. The chance to save Philos is within our grasp, and yet you want to destroy it again!
The planet can die. Let it all return to naught. A world that can only survive through sacrifice should have never existed in the first place.
You can't bear to see her die again. That queen you failed to protect. Her heart nourishes those poor revenants in the river, and it's our most precious sacrifice to the heart of the planet. If we throw her into the cinders before the last full moon, we can return to Philos once more. So many have already been sacrificed. She's been sacrificed once before. What's wrong with sacrificing her again? You were the crown prince of Philos. I'll let you be the king.
Your tired rhetoric never changes. This time, we'll find out if it's your call or mine.
The planet needs nourishment if it is to survive. Both you and her are suitable for that role. If you want her to live, you know the price you must pay.
Yes. It needs to be somewhere with light. Shadowbind. I only thought of it now. After our first first horseback ride, he disappeared because he was tired. Do you want him to take you on another ride along the riverside? Yes. You. Why do you ask? All right. Your strikes are too slow. Stay focused when you spar. Who taught you that? I remember you saying you'd stand by my side. If that's the case, then our swords should be pointing in the same direction. You still haven't told me who taught you that move. You didn't say we should stop, so it wasn't over yet. I taught you that move. I also said that soft-hearted individuals cannot become a ruler. Can I claim my prize now? You'll hit me if I do that? I'll do it more often then. I won't fight back. Very. Many of Philos' myths and stories exist because of her. She issued an order that forbade anyone from entering that man-eating forest. She offended the entire Council of Elders. What do you think? Don't overthink it. Rest. You'll feel better soon enough. And when you open your eyes, you might realize this was all just a dream. Yes, we'll see each other tomorrow. I recognized you the moment I saw you, when you returned to Philos, and see I'm not there. Will you be angry that I deceived you again? There's a spaceship docked at the northern edge of Starfall Forest. It should still be working. Coordinates have already been inputted into the navigation system. You can leave if you want. It'll take you to that beautiful little planet.
Once you cross the boundary between life and death, the rest of the journey is yours to walk alone.
Go a little further ahead, and you can return to where everything began. Our fates are similar, and yet they are different. I sensed your presence when you entered the heart of the planet. You must be feeling very confused right now. Wherever there is light, the shadow must follow, and together they'll coexist. Likewise, Cindersfell is the shadow of Philos. It is also a failed possibility that continues to expand. Just like how you saved Philos, you possess the power to save the city of Revenants. You are correct. Philos' destruction cannot be prevented. There was once a king. When he was still a knight, he reached the same conclusion. To truly save those trapped in eternity, one must return to the correct divergence point and create new possibilities. The current Cindersfell is but a false branch. It's a tributary destined to run dry. The two of you chose different methods to save the planet. Neither was right nor wrong. But salvation should never be achieved through sacrifice. The path of backtracking is dangerous. Success is far from guaranteed. The ether core within you shares the same origin as this planet. Its power is from the depths of the cosmos. The protocore will mend the fractures in this world and allow that eternal city to become a reality. Before its power is depleted, it can grant you one last choice. You can return to the divergence point he created, or remain in this false Philos. Everything is in your hands this time. However, I must warn you, if you choose to return to the past, this world will immediately collapse. Philos' fate might find a new hope, or it will march toward irreversible destruction once more. Even you shall become an unknown variable. Have you decided?
Go. You've made your decision, and I'm certain it's the best one. My dear child, I have always been proud of you, and you've been through so much. As your teacher, I owe you an apology.
You decided to face me alone. Shall we make a bet? Let's see if these people you're trying to save, in spite of your tainted reputation, believe in you or me. O survivors of Philos, your former king has rendered your sacrifices meaningless!
How did you...
Now you two remember, you can die together. PHILO'S doesn't need traitors. May you have an audience with eternity.
The light! It's the light!
It's the sun!
We've returned to PHILO'S, our salvation!
It burns!
Monster! I've become a monster! No! This is a wanderer!
The eternity of PHILO'S! It cannot! It cannot!
It's been a long time. Was this your choice? Good. The choice you made must be the best one. You said my shoulder was cold and a hard pillow, and yet you slept for so long. Do you like this one? You have a unique way of showing affection. It needs time to adjust to its new master. It managed to strike the crown, has good durability, and is good as a sword. We don't need it. Looks like you've been enchanted. You miss it already? My hand would look weird if it's not holding a sword. But now, you gave me the best answer. The sunlight and flowers are too peaceful. We could use a lively friend. Once they're used to caring for each other, they'll never be apart. The sun is coming out. We won't be cold for much longer. We'll always be together.
Zay, why do the knights always say, "May PHILO'S prosper under eternity's divine gaze"? Is it because we have very, very long lives?
In PHILO'S oldest historical records, eternity doesn't refer to one's lifespan, but rather the stories of humanity. These tales are told by both the living and the dead. The living gather the embers left by those who have passed away. The footsteps of the dead echo in the dust. Their stories shall be recited by poets and told by travelers around a campfire. When their names are spoken once more, only then will their unfulfilled ambitions, unexpressed love, and unsolved mysteries transform into stories that are passed down for generations. And to endure the test of time can be seen as a divine miracle. Eternity has always been about stories that can immortalize humanity's joys and sorrows.
Thank you for choosing him.
You had a selection of weapons presented before you. Why did you choose the sword?
It suits me.
They say that once a knight takes the sword, they must shoulder the responsibility of protecting PHILO'S. Is that the kind of person you want to be?
Should I?
Predetermined answers aren't what makes us human. It's about embarking on a journey to find answers, even when you already know them. Even I don't know what kind of person you should become.
Where can I find that answer?
Go to the paths you've walked, the people you've met, and the very depths of your heart. The farther you travel on your journey, the closer you are to that answer.
When that time comes, will I know why I'm supposed to wield a sword?
Yes. However, a sword is still a weapon. It can and will harm others. Knights wield swords for their king, and kings wield swords for their country. You shall have peace in your heart only when you wield your sword for the choices you've made of your own free will.
A field trip to a nearby star system? Who came up with that excuse?
He did.
I did.
All of us did.
I don't sense a hint of remorse from any of you. Face the wall and reflect on your actions. Xavier, come here.
Yes, sir.
Was Traceback 1 your idea?
Yes.
The backtrackers and the secret base under the library were also your doing.
Yes.
I must have committed terrible sins in my past life. How else could I have ended up teaching self-righteous fools like you?
Wanderers have gnawed this planet inside out. Why are you pretending you can't see it?
It's not your turn yet. Shut your mouth.
Stubborn old fool.
A kingdom will not capitulate to anyone, not even its crown prince. You will be abandoned by the royal family the moment you turn your back on them. Have you truly thought this through?
I know what I need to do.
I guess Xavier thinks he's some kind of savior. You're only making these grand statements because you were born with wealth.
This has nothing to do with you. You're jealous he's the crown prince while you're nothing but a forgotten hooligan from a branch Oh, I see. Is it because you lost to him today?
Matters involving the royal family do not concern you, peasant. You have no right to criticize us.
You...
All of you are so...
can you put the arguments aside for once? Or am I the only one who actually wants to embark on this voyage?
That brat hits too hard. Oh, I almost forgot. I won't tell her about the backtracking. Don't worry.
What happens between us doesn't involve you.
You! This is what I get for trying to be nice.
It's time to go. While I was resting in Silvercord, I heard them singing stories about you. You always worry that you aren't doing enough. But you're a good queen. You always will be.
Traceback 2 is preparing for launch. We'll be traveling to a universe that remains unknown to us.